Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Countdown. Countdown is a 2019 horror film that centers around an app that counts down to the day you're supposed to die. The catch is, even as you attempt to find a way around your supposed death time, the app will find a way. So Countdown seemed like maybe a modern version of something like The Ring, where you have this device that people spread, and once you are exposed to it, there's like nothing you can do. It's counting down, it's coming for you. And that definitely has a place. It's definitely something that could be fun. This terrorizing app on your phone. But to be honest, those trailers underwhelmed, to say the least. But I was still hoping for something good because this is basically it for horror in the month of October. This is all we have for Halloween, y'all. And wow, what a bummer. This is all we have to settle for this year. Oof, yikes. Countdown is a mess. Yep, this one's just gonna leave you counting down till it's over. But let's go ahead and talk about the positives first. Well, I do want to shout out some of our younger cast members who had enough charisma to at least bring the bit of spark to the characters. Elizabeth Lyle was actually a very just charismatic natural actress to me. When she had to stretch it, it got a little bit more wonky, but overall, she just felt really natural, really warm, and she resonated through the role as an actress. Jordan Calloway plays the main love interest. I also thought he was very charming and super, super attractive. So that definitely helped. But overall, I also thought he had like a nice charisma to him. Also, there is a pastor in here, a priest, that at least is a new kind of take on the stereotypical character. He worked to varying degrees, but I'm going to put it in the positive just because it's like a new take on this like exercising priest. But the taste level is also to be determined. And as I said before, the premise, while not overly original, was a nice update to this overused kind of storytelling device we've seen. Something that maybe younger folks can resonate with and will find fun. And if jump scares are your thing, there are plenty of them here. And none of them really got me, but other people in my theater screamed, so maybe that's a positive. But yeah, that's basically it for the positives. It was hard to come up with a list of positives because this movie is a mess. So diving into the negatives here, I want to start off with that premise because it is the basic framework of the film, but I'm going to just say it here. This is like a straight up stereotypical paranorman, demon, exorcism type of film that we have seen over and over and over throughout the years. This is a copy and paste generic supernatural horror film that we have seen. It's nowhere near The Ring, and honestly, it shouldn't even be brought up within the same sentence. There are no genuine scares in this movie, and a big part of that is because our characters are brain dead. They are so stupid that you're just literally yelling at the screen. That was what kind of screening I was in. People were screaming, "Don't open the door. Why would you go here? Get out of there. What are you doing?" Like, just stupid decision after stupid decision. And it's just unfathomable. Like, the decisions that are being made are ridiculous. Like, they're outrageously dumb that you kind of can't believe your eyes. Everything about the film is very predictable. You know exactly where it's going to go. You know exactly how it's going to unfold miles before we even get to that point. But right down to those jump scares are also very predictable. You know when they're coming. You even know the like fake out ones where there's like panning and anticipating one and then it pops from a different location or at a slightly delayed time. You can feel those out too, especially if horror is your jam. There's really no good character development. All of these people feel like cliches, just standard copy and paste horror characters with little interest to them. The direction is pretty terrible in this movie as well. It just looks flat and dingy. But then the director chooses to really focus in on weird stuff. Like near the beginning, we're getting this montage of nurses within the hospital, and we keep randomly just like zooming in on this like kind of ugly wheel on the cart that they're using to push the food around, and it keeps cutting back to that for no good reason. And we get a lot of those type of weird, random, just horrible shots. The score is nothing good. It doesn't elevate the scares in any way. The script is just a mess. Honestly, the film is a mess. The overall countdown is just as generic, bland, and, well, bad as you would imagine from watching those trailers. I would say for maybe like tweens, this is probably going to be a lot of fun. They'll connect to the app part. It has enough jump scares and like kind of spooky stuff to pop out at them to keep them entertained. But honestly, if you're a horror fan, you can just skip right on past Countdown. It is a reductive mess. You've seen it a million times before. You've seen it done this poorly a million times before, unfortunately. And we've seen far better versions, when those aren't that good. So honestly, even in the horror-deprived month of October 2019, I think you can honestly just skip over Countdown. Go watch Joker, maybe. That has a lot more things to be horrified by. So that's it. That is my review of Countdown. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Countdown? And what is your favorite scary movie that predicts your death? Let me know either in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!